Everyone, videos I refer to back with my review. This is the Demon deck, which is from Roma Cultive, and I think it might have been produced by Noir Arts. Not 100% sure, it doesn't actually say, but that's kind of a new card company. More on that in upcoming videos for sure. You got a standard one and a limited edition one. This was originally a stretch goal during the original project, but they just did not make it. It was very close, but they didn't make it. So they ended up running a second project for the limited edition deck. Okay, we'll get on with that in a minute. So the standard one says Demon deck in this nice gold foil. As you can see, this demonic figure is very embossed, as is Demon deck. That's really cool. Nice embossing. It says Demon deck playing cards on one side and of course the other. Top, nothing. Bottom says it's created by Igor Klitsnyek, Anomaly World Studio. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And in the back you see the back design, which is pretty cool. Some demonic figures on there again. And a seal in black that says Anomaly World Studio Demon deck. The limited edition one, we'll look at that one very quickly. It doesn't have anything really on the front of the box, but it does have this embossing around this. This whole border is embossed, and you see this look on there where it looks like you're looking down into a portal or something. And then of course it says Demon deck playing cards on both sides. Top it says limited edition under the seal. The bottom is the same as the other one, created by Igor. And in the back, you see the back design, which is different. It's still a kind of a demonic figure, almost a skeleton. And it's got the same seal, except that it's in a different color, a gray color. Where this one's kind of a brown-black. Nothing much on the flaps, just that, and some symbols. Inside, you get this card first. It's kind of, I don't know, a gaff card, bonus card. It says Demon Dealer, Kickstarter backers special, and there is a black D with a heart in one corner, a red D with a spade in the other corner, and you see a demonic figure. It is what it is. I don't know if it's supposed to be used as a gaff card, if it's supposed to be used as like a dealer button or what, but you know, do what you want with it. The back design of the cards is just like we saw in the box. It's pretty nice. I did not originally pledge for these. I ended up getting them. Well, I got this one, a standard one, by adding on funds on, I think it was a chess playing cards project. And the other one I ended up getting it free because I caught a mistake, so thanks for that. You did get a couple of jokers. They're kind of odd. It's got some kind of a weird face. Looks like his head blew up or something. It says Joker in the two corners and Demon deck on the bottom. The other one is the same, except the writing is in red. Aces. The Ace of Spades says Demon deck, created by Anomaly World Studio. And it's animal skeleton parts. And it kind of continues with the other aces. More skeletons and skeletal things. And that one's kind of interesting. 3 skulls and body parts. And this one, it looks like it's a skull within an animal skull. Kind of bizarre. We get to the court cards. They're kind of interesting. All sorts of demonic figures. Most of them have a pip or pips within their hand or somewhere on there. Like this one has one in the middle. That's Medusa, looks like. Snakes on her head. They're all demonic figures. They're all kind of weird. Not a lot of color, which I guess is kind of fine with the theme. For some reason, I got the King of Diamonds as a Suicide King. Whoops, small mistake. It's the King of Hearts as the Suicide King, traditionally, unless they're trying to be untraditional. And then we get to the number cards. I'm not a huge fan of them. It's just a bunch of, I don't know if it's supposed to be blood splatter or what, but it looks like a blurry mess. They're not highly distinguishable. I mean, you can see that's an 8 of Hearts, but it just, I would like it if there was a little bit, the artwork was a little bit crisper. It just seems a little bit blurry to me in person anyways. But that's what you get. Oh, get around to the other side. The cards do not have the best stock and finish. I kind of brought this up in his current project for the Asylum playing cards. Kind of mentioned, at least as far as the test playing cards are concerned, I'll review that one a couple of days after this one. That as far as that one is concerned, he printed those cards, the stock and finish he could get with the money that he had gotten in the campaign. And I don't think that's personally how he used to run a project. You used to run a project and say, okay, we need this much money to produce this, quality deck of cards. So that's what we need to get. Not, okay, this is how much money I got, so this is what I can afford. That is not very good. These cards have just a smooth, kind of a plastic coated finish. And a quite thin stock, as you can see. Pretty thin. And as far as handling is concerned, crapola. Very disappointed with that. I had seen a comment here or there that the quality was good. This is not good, in my opinion. Obviously, they're not card connoisseurs like me. So, they think that the quality is good. I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't even spread good. It's just not good at all. Let's get on to the other deck very quickly before I give you some more thoughts and opinions. This one, you get the same cards. Everything's exactly the same. Even the quality, unfortunately. The only difference is the back design, which not even very even borders on that. At least that one card. Black borders, black back, with a pattern in it, and just this weird kind of demon skeleton figure. Again, quality is horrible. Overall, as far as the artwork is concerned, I'm not a Satan worshiper, so I don't care too much about it. I'm not a big fan of this type of deck, but I got it anyways. As far as the artwork is concerned, or the theme, it's okay. I'm not a big fan of it. So I'll say, I appreciate the effort put into it. I prefer the back design on the original deck. This one, not so much. But overall, excuse me, I will say, as far as the artwork is concerned, or the theme is concerned, I'll say 3 3/4 out of 5. And that's being fair, I think. As far as handling is concerned, absolute worst deck I've gotten in quite some time. I'm going to give it about 1 out of 5. That's just, it's horrible. It's not very good at all. As far as usability is concerned, I don't think that it's something people would use that much, not just because of the artwork on it, but also because of the quality. So I'll say 3 out of 5. Overall, I'll give this deck maybe a 3 out of 5, and that's being pretty generous. I mean, it's a very nice tuck case, especially this one, very nicely done, very nicely embossed. But outside of that, not particularly the best deck of cards, especially for something that's on Kickstarter. One thing I want to show you as well is this one has a ton of embossing around this border. But check out here, what I noticed yesterday is it's starting to rip at that embossing on the bend here. And that's not very good either. So that's just another thing, I just wanted to point that out. Anyways, overall, I don't really recommend these decks unless you're into Satan and demonic things. Not very good for anything because the quality isn't that good. But, I mean, if you're into collecting cards or you're into demonic or satanic things, you might want to pick them up just for the hell of it. That is that. I will see you next time with more reviews. Check out collectibleplayingcards.com where you'll find better quality playing cards. Use the code VJSA32 to get 10% off your order. And there's other links in the description there you can check out with codes. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you next time.